welcome back to Victoria.
Great job you've got, by the way.
Well, we brought out the weather, and you're here for the second time in just over 2 weeks. It's a riding that the NDP have held for 2 decades, and we're in the last few days of this election. What makes you think you can win the riding this time around, and how confident are you that your party can win 1 or 2 seats of the 7 on Vancouver Island?
Well, I think thanks for the question. We're here for several reasons. One is we have amazing candidates, and Will's riding, so I will point to Will. I could point to Blair. I'm going to get in trouble. Stephanie, everyone. We're all amazing candidates behind. So that's the first thing. The second is this is a crucial election, and I just really want to underscore that the sun may be shining, but we are in the worst crisis of our lifetime. And having been through crises before, they go through phases, and they go through brief periods of calm, and then they intensify. And until we sort out our position with the United States, until we take the bold steps, we launch the bold steps that we need to diversify this economy and build this economy, we will not be out of this crisis. So the stakes are enormous here in Victoria, all the way up island and across British Columbia and across Canada. And that's why we're here, is to get that message across.
Hello, Brian Platt with Bloomberg.
Hi.
Mr. Carney, you said in your opening remarks that President Trump is attacking Canada, but you also just said whoever wins on Monday will be sitting down with the U.S. president within days. Can you be clear, if you win on Monday, do you intend to go to Washington within days to meet face-to-face with President Trump? And are there any conditions that you would put in order to make that trip?
Well, as you may know, Brian, conversation with the president, we agreed that following the election, the Canadian Prime Minister and he would sit down for these discussions on a broader economic and security partnership. So that's agreed. I made clear that I would spend all my time that I could working to gain the confidence of Canadians, the earlier question. So the conditions are that there is an ambitious and broad-ranging discussion that's going to be had between 2 sovereign nations. That was made clear in our discussion. It was a constructive discussion. That was agreed, and that stands.
Just on the point, would that mean going to Washington? Is that what you're talking about?
I mean the specifics of the logistics. There's very many ways to start, but obviously the nature of the president and the nature of the discussions, they're best advanced with the 2 sovereign countries coming together and the leaders of those countries coming together and beginning those discussions. Yes.
It's a yes or no question.